What's up, everybody? It's your boy John here, checking in with the late night update of for Thursday. That's what it is here. Yep. Um, it's Friday afternoon here actually, but I went to the gym twice, the trampoline gym. They had their 7-year anniversary special event today, so that was cool. They had like the suits of cards was the theme, um, and they had one that was like, what was it? Hearts and Diamonds. Yeah, those are the suits, right? Hearts and Diamonds, and it was like it felt like daytime, and it was an hour long, and it was like mostly dance and a little bit of yoga at the end. So that was cool. Felt like nice and bright in the morning, but it was at 7, so I got up at like 6ish. Actually, I woke up at like I think my alarm went off and I turned it off, and then I woke up at like 6:17. I looked at my watch and I just shouted no, like no, and then I looked at it and I thought, wait, no, it starts at 7. Oh shit, I gotta go now. So I thankfully I had everything laid out, but I still had to take the train there. It was just that's 210 yen. That's about $1.50 that I don't get to go spend on 75-cent ice cream anymore. Sadness. Anyway, yeah, I could have bought 3 ice cream bars with that money. Because I got up late. Oh well. Yeah, so I went and did that, and on my way back, so that was fun. It wasn't too difficult. It was like an hour long. I only burned like 400 calories because I didn't know some of the dance moves. There were like 2 or 3 that I'd never seen before, and everybody in the room was just kind of like just trying to dance along, and there was another one, Top Rock. I think the term for it is like Indian step or something like that, but that's a little that's not too PC, so maybe Top Rock's better. But I hadn't done it in weeks, so I just forgot how to do it. So I just kind of faking it, like, oh, what am I doing? So if I had known, the dance steps, I probably would have burned an extra 50 calories plus maybe. But that was fun. Then I came back, and I was on my way home, and I went through. I live next to a big shopping center, and I'm walking down it, and I took a side path for some reason, and I saw some sumos. So I went to the sumos, and they were practicing. So that was awesome. So I got to watch a bunch of sumos practicing for like 30 minutes, maybe a little longer. It started to rain a little bit, and I had to go buy groceries, but like that was cool. They gave me a little flyer talking about their stable. I guess it's a local one here, but yeah. And if you guys don't know, the way sumos practice is they do warm-ups where like they'll do like a bunch of drills. They'll practice like like pushing and stuff like this. I think they do those all together, and then after that they just fight. They just all get in the ring and it's practice bouts all day long. That's all they do. So it looks exhausting, and I think the winner picks the next guy to fight, but like they just keep going. And so I watched for like 30 minutes. They must have been like at least 20 or 30 bouts. They just keep going and going and going. And then the next guys who won, they're just like, pick me, pick me, pick me. They run up, they get in the guy's face. And this stable, I think they're really used to each other. So the winner, he didn't really pick. The person just kind of went and took their position. So I think he had sort of like kind of a nod or something, a really subtle gesture where it's just like, okay, you're next, let's go. And just rinse and repeat all day long. So you saw a lot of guys, get out in different ways. There was one guy who was really funny. You could see everybody's personality from the way they fought, which is really cool. There's one guy who, like, every time he got out, he was just like, Kso! Every time. He was pretty big, but I guess he's still lower level. I think he's working on his technique or something, but like you could tell his attitude was keeping him behind. So basically every time he got knocked out, he was like, shit! Or fuck, every single time he got knocked out. Just Kso! Yeah, just that one guy. And then there was another guy who would push the other sumo. Like, as soon as they were out, he would push them more after they were out of the ring, kind of like to assert his dominance. Yeah. There's another guy, I didn't see exactly how it happened, but he got like a cut on his face and he was bleeding. So it was awesome. I want to go watch some more sumo. I need to find out their training schedule, but I could just go and like watch for like a couple hours. But yeah, sumo is super cool. It's starting next month. I think it's starting like a week or two. This season, the Nagoya season. So the way it works is like every year there's like six like seasons or bashos. I'm not sure exactly what you would call it in English. Six like tournaments. I guess that would be six tournaments. But the Nagoya tournament is coming up. I guess it's the July tournament. But they have three in Tokyo. I think like one in Nagoya, one in Osaka, one in Kyoto, something like that. They have three in other cities, and one of them is in Nagoya. So I can go watch sumo every year, but tickets are pretty expensive. But I'm gonna try and get at least one or two tickets. Maybe see if I can save up some pocket change and go watch some fat men push each other around. Yeah, those guys are strong. They're absolute monsters. Yeah, but yeah, that was really cool. Um, yeah, I got to go see some sumo as I was going to buy bananas, and then I had yeah, I came back here. I was just too tired to film this earlier, so it's coming out right now. Um, I just rested, cooked lunch. Yeah, over caffeinated myself and messed up my stomach, but that's just happens when I'm on a diet, I guess. Um, and then I went and I was doing that. Actually, the year. Okay, so I went to a special workout today, right? Normally they're 45 minutes long, but this one was an hour long. So I went to Hearts and Diamonds in the morning, and then I went to Spades and Clubs in at 1 o'clock. Yeah, at 1 o'clock, and they did like that was like night themed. So Hearts and Diamonds is morning, like morning themed, and then Spades and Clubs is night themed. So it was like a lot of like running, a lot of high knees, and a lot of like kickboxing style moves. I burned over 600 calories in that one, so that was really intense. That was the most calories I've ever burned in a workout there. That was yeah. And then after that, I went and walked for like 2 hour and a half maybe. I just want to walk. If it's gonna rain hard later, I want to walk now. If it's not raining. Yeah, but I still have about 4,000 steps I need to get in today. Whew, so I'll do that at some point. Anyway, that was my day. Probably too detailed of a recap, really, but it was a fun day. It was an active day. I'm gonna try and keep shedding this weight. But yeah, that's how I lose weight at 2,400 calories. I mean, I burned over 1,000 calories working out, and I'm gonna go burn around 1,000 walking around. Maybe like 700 to 1,000. Plus my resting rate's about 1,700, so that's at least 3,000 calories burned. I'd like it to be closer to 4,000. So that's the math, simple math, right? Burn 4,000 calories, eat 2,400, 1,600 calorie difference, which is pretty big. Actually, I wouldn't recommend that. I think a simple like honestly, 2 to 500 calories, you're gonna lose weight. I would say I would aim for like a 500 calorie deficit, but that takes time, that takes measuring, that takes tracking, it takes a lot of work. I'm not sure. I think I've told you guys before, but to use my log, right? I log everything I eat now. It took me like 2 years of paying for a premium membership to start using this thing. That's yeah. I mean, it's not easy to like get into the habit. Once you get in the habit, it's automatic, like anything, right? I think it's really worth tracking. I think everybody should have an idea of their weight being like at least at a stable level, you know but I think it's a hard thing to do in America because we have so much extremely tasty, high in fats, high in carbs, low in protein, fast food. It's hard to make your own food. It's hard to get fresh food. Yeah, so it's a lot more difficult in America, but I believe in you guys. I wouldn't be saying it if I didn't think you could do it. Yeah, so good luck everybody with whatever it is you're going to try to do this Friday. Yeah, I hope you have an awesome Friday. And that's my Thursday update. Yeah, yesterday was my day off. Yeah, I was really tired and I tried to study Japanese and I felt so dumb because my brain wasn't working. I got like 3 hours of sleep the night before because it started raining really heavily, like early in the morning. And the sort of atmosphere change and all that kind of messes with my ears and everything. So I felt big dumb big dumb trying to study Japanese. Yeah. But yeah, the test is coming up on Sunday, so I guess I'll study a few hours today. Take a practice test tomorrow, study a few more hours. Maybe study, like, do final review for like 30 to 50 minutes before I go take it on Sunday. And, I'm not as prepared as I wanted to be, but I'll be as prepared as I can, and I'm going to pass it, so that's something, right? I'm not going to not pass it. Anyway, long-winded update. That's my Thursday update. Give you a little Friday bonus, and I'll let you know if anything changes. Yeah, I will check in again tonight. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.